Hello friend, today in this video we'll check about the basics of Apex. We'll go through the variables and we'll check the difference between set and map and how we can assign the variables to it. Also we'll check how we can debug this. Okay, so let's start this class. So let me open the developer console. So once the developer console is open, you need to open the anonymous window. So today we'll check everything on anonymous window. So simply you can go to debug and click on anonymous window or control plus E. Okay. So let me just resize this so that it will be clearly visible to you. Okay. So first we'll start from very basics. Okay. So this is string and we are assigning the name of variable. Okay. So here the type of the variable is string and this is the variable name. So it can be anything, TTT, AAA, whatever you want. It's depend. Okay. So it depends on you. But the best way is it should be a meaningful variable name. Okay. So here you are just taking string as str and here you can assign any value. Okay. So here what kind of value it accept? It accept everything like A to Z, okay, or capital A to Z, or 0 to 9, okay, or any special character. It will accept everything, okay. So let me assign as of now Salesforce @Titan, okay. So this is called string type variable, okay. Similarly, we have integer type variable. Okay, so it's integer means it will only accept digits. Okay, so let me take as integer value. So this is the variable name and here we need to keep in mind it will accept only integer values. Okay, it will not accept decimal values like 0, 1, 9. Okay, so here we are assigning 9. Similarly, we have decimal. Here it is clear decimal means decimal will take the decimal values as well. So here integer is taking only 9, 1 or 2 or something, whatever it will keep, but it should not be in decimal. And in decimal, what it will take the decimal values as well. Okay, so you can assign 1.2, 3, whatever you want, it will take. So just keep in mind, it takes the decimal values. Fine. Now there is another variable that is called boolean. So these four are very commonly used variables. Okay, so boolean is only having two values, true or false. Okay, so here we are just keeping the variable name as check. So here you can assign like false or true. Okay, so here as of now we are assigning false. Fine. Now we'll check how we can debug these values and how we can see the value assigned to these variables. Okay. So for that just we need to do system dot debug. Okay. So here you can add your own character so that you understood for which line it is coming. Okay. So just example I am just keeping line 7. Okay, I am debugging line 7, so we will get where it is coming, or else it will come on the debug console in which line it is showing. Okay, so for example, I'm just keeping 7 here, and we will debug string here. So here value, whatever you want, you can type. Okay, value of string. Right? If we'll debug this, let's see what is coming. So here you can see check there is a checkbox. So once you will click on this checkbox, your debug log will automatically open. Okay. So let's check this checkbox and execute this. So something is missing here. So here plus is missing. Okay. And here you can see there are two buttons, execute and execute highlighted. Execute highlighted means whatever you will select, only that part of code only execute. And if you simply click on execute, entire code will execute. Okay. So let me execute now. So now see the debug log automatically opened. Okay, so there is a checkbox debug only. So once you'll click here, you'll get see line 7 value of string is Salesforce @Titan. Okay, and so here you can see the line number is 7. So whatever you have kept in the quotation, it came here and the value of the actual string. Okay. Now similarly, if we debug everything, we'll get all the values. Okay. So let me just quickly do this. So this is line 8, 9 and 10. Okay, doesn't matter, no need to mention like line, whatever you want, your like preferred string, whatever, you can keep your name also, it will come. Okay, there is no issue. So just integer value, it will come, decimal value will come. Okay, and this is check. So check. So let's debug this again. So it open here. In case you forgot to check on the checkbox, this checkbox, then from here you can open your log. Simply click on this button and go to logs. Here your log is there. Okay, you can simply double click on that and you'll get your debug logs. So I already filtered by debug only. So you can see string value, integer value, and all kind of decimal and checkbox is coming, right? So checkbox is false here, so we get the false here. Okay, so these are like four type of frequently used variables. Now let's check about set and list. Okay, so first we'll check about list. To create list type of variable, simply need to mention list. And now what kind of list you want? String, integer, decimal, or boolean? It depends on you. Okay, so if you want decimal string type of variable list, then just assign string in between this brackets. Okay, then you need to mention the variable name like list of string. Okay, here you need to do this new list of string. We are creating a new list. Here is a two way to assign the variables. Okay, so first you assign this variable. Okay, now how we can assign these values, like for assigning the value, so here you have declared the variable. Okay, so list of string, and in second line we are assigning the values to it. So here we can do like list, then add whatever you want, so it is type of string. Okay, so here we need to keep like a, or if you want multiple values to add, so you can do like b, c, d. Okay, so here simply this is a variable name dot add, then whatever string you want to add you need to mention here. Fine. After that, system dot debug to check what are the values assigned to this list. Okay, I'm just directly pasting this here, then plus, then paste this variable whatever you want to debug. Okay, so simply what we did here, we just declare a variable here with the name list of string, and here we are assigning the value. Okay, now just select this many line of code and execute and highlight it, so that only this 5 or 6 line of code only execute. Okay, okay, so now you got list of string inside this a b c d. Okay, so you got this. So here we assign first what we did, we declare the variable, then in the later we assigning the value one by one. Okay, so there is a shortcut, you can assign the value in the single line. So just copy this. So inside this remove the quotation. Okay, just put curly braces. Now inside this assign a, b, c and d. Okay, you have everything here. Now simply do one thing, paste here, same thing, just copy these two lines. Now we need to check the values are same or not. Okay, so I'm just selecting two lines, execute highlighted, and see this is the same value. Okay, now the thing is it's a list, and if we do duplicate, if we try to assign duplicate values, like again I am assigning a, okay, it will take. Why? Because list doesn't matter, like it will not check the existing value, it will allow to add duplicate values. Okay, if I assign b here, so b is also present, so it will take all. Okay, so it takes, see here, it took the a b c d, then again a and b, since it's a list type of variable. Okay, now just go through the set. Now what the assigning, like the syntax will be same, only the thing is here it will be set. Fine. Now this is set of string. You can mention anything, okay, no need to follow the same variable pattern like naming convention. You can use whatever you need. So this is like set of string, means it will include a string inside this set. So similarly we can do new set of string and we can assign the values. So what we'll do now, we'll assign the same values here. Okay, now see the difference here. What is the difference? So just debug this set of string. Now highlight, select this two line and execute. So here you can see only A, B, C, D came, but A and B, whatever you have added, these two is not appearing here. Fine, because set will not allow to add the duplicate values. Okay, now you just assume you want to make like set of integer. Okay, so just you need to make here set of integer, just only online change. So here it depends on you what kind of value you want to assign. Okay, here it may be a string, integer or decimal, it depends on the requirement. Okay, so now I'm what type of integer it is a set of integer. Okay, so set of integer, I'm just keeping this name so that it will be clear to you what kind of set it is. So you can assign your values here. Similarly new set, but it's a type of integer, so you need to mention integer. Now you can assign values like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, if you would repeat it will not take. So if I execute this, we'll get 1 2 3 4 5. Since up to 5 it's a unique value, and after that it's repeating. So 1 2 3 4 5, and here it is repeating. So this two value will not come inside this set. Okay. So the basic difference between set and list is list will not check the existing value, it will allow the duplicate, but set will not allow the duplicate values. Okay. Now let's check about map. Okay, so map is having two value, one is key and another is value. So it's a pair of key and value. Okay, that means, for example, I'm taking a, for just example I'm just taking a, and a for apple. Okay, b for ball. Okay, c for cat, and d for dog. Okay, so here you can see this is a, like we can assume this is a key, and for this key this is a value. Okay, so here in map you need to keep in mind, you need to do two things. One, you need to keep one key, okay, and another is value. Here you can see a is also a string and apple is also a string. So our key type of variable will be string. Okay, and here the value is what, it is also a string. Since a is also a string, apple is also a string, so we keep the key variable type is string and value variable type is string, both are string. Okay, so let me assign the variable name here, map of string I'm just keeping. Okay, so similar way, new map of string comma string. So here we declare the variable now. But now here how we can add values? Here simply need to do put. Okay, here now we need to put two values, one is key, another is value. Okay, so key we are keeping as a and value is app. Okay, similar way we need to add other values. B, D, dot. So the let's debug this now. So this is map of string. Now just select this particular code and execute highlighted. Okay. Okay, so now you can see A equals to apple. So A is the key and apple is the value. Here B is the key and ball is the value. Okay, similarly C is the key and cat is the value. So here you can see we keep string string. So here we are assigning string comma string. If we try to assign one here, that is integer. So it will throw an error. Since the key value is will accept only key. See, you are trying to put integer but it is accepting only string comma string. Okay, so you need to move one and you need to keep a here. Okay, if you keep one inside quotation it will consider as a string but it will not fail. Now it will execute. Okay, so see, 1 equals to apple. Since for one means one is a key and for this key value is apple. Fine. Okay, so this is like we have declared the variable here and we are assigning the values one by one here. Here is also you can do one thing. You can assign the values while declare the variable. Okay, similarly, just you remove this bracket and put curly bracket. Here you can do one thing to assign the values. You just keep a. Okay, then a is the key and value will be apple. Fine. You need to put comma. Okay, then B ball. Fine. So you can do similar way whatever you want to add. Okay, let me do C, then cat. Okay, now debug this. Okay, it's same. So just select this code and execute. You'll get now 3 key and value of it. Okay, since we have assigned up to cat. So check on debug only. So for apple before ball and C for cat it came. Okay. So similar way, just assume you want to keep like type here integer and the value is string. Okay. So just assume you are trying to create a map of month, like for example, okay, map of month. So for example, when it is 1, you want to show like Jan. Okay, when it is 2, it is Feb, when it is 3, it's March. Okay, so similar way others. Fine. So here you can see this is key value is what? It's an integer and value is string. So here we'll keep map of integer comma value. What kind of value it is? It is type of string. So we'll keep here string. Okay. So here we'll keep map of month, then new map of integer comma string. Whatever you will keep in left side it will be same here. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll assign the values in line. So here value is 1, no sorry, key is 1. Okay, and value is Jan. So we need to keep in same way. Now key is 2 and value is Feb. Okay, now key is 3, value is March. So if we'll do debug this, so let me debug this. Now select and execute highlighted. So variable analysis. Okay, so see here we forget to keep inside quotation. Just put the quotation again, highlight, execute highlighted. Okay, now you can see 1 equals to Jan, then 2 equals to Feb, and 3 equals to March. So similar way, what kind of key and value you want to create, you can keep here. Just keep in mind first value is for key and second value is for values. Okay. Okay, thank you, friends.